Hi Libra, welcome back to Omkara Tarot and to another love read. Now, Libra, let's see how you're feeling now, how your person is feeling, and what action we can expect in this connection. And these are general collective readings, Libra, will not resonate with all of you. Please keep that in mind, take what works for you, and leave the rest. So let's begin. My angel spirit guides, please bless this reading for Libra and send them the messages they need to hear the most for their love life now. Thank you. Alright, Libra, let's start your reading. Welcome back, all my subscribers. Thank you for being here. And Libra, if you're new here, we welcome you as well. Do join us, subscribe to the channel, become part of us. We welcome you in. So, Libra. Newbies, I'm setting down two sets of cards here. One side is for you, one side will be for your person, and in the center, I'm going to have your dialogue message cards, action cards, etc. If this is your reading, you'll know which side you resonate best with, right? For me, this is going to be person A, this is going to be person B. All right. So, Libra. Action for person A and action for person B. Bottom of my deck, I have the Page of Cups in reverse. Well, if an apology was meant to come, it hasn't come yet, it seems. There is a whole thing about who's going to say sorry first or apologize or give that love offer. I think things are at quite a standstill here. One person is in Hanged Man's place right now. They are getting enlightened, they're trying to think, they're wondering, they're very confused as to what to do now. I think they are fantasizing about person B all the time, but very confused and not taking action at all. This person is hanging upside down by a tree and understanding this connection, I guess, but still confused as to what action to take. Whereas the other person, well, I think they've pulled themselves out of that feeling of sadness and regret and, keeping themselves stuck in looking at the past of, how things never worked out. I have a feeling person B is in a very happy state for themselves. They're trying to find their own happiness now. Okay, so before we go on to the rest of the cards, Libra, I'm going to start with some dialogue message cards for you. Let's see if you guys could say something to each other, what that would be, and then we do the clarifications, okay? So, Libra and their person spirit, if they could say something to each other now, what would that be? Libra and their person. Libra and their person, one more. Libra and their person, thank you. I'm going to take a few more, Libra, from another deck. And if any of you are looking for personal readings, my email is in the description box below, Libra. You can email me there. Okay, good to go. Let's start your reading, Libra. The first card I have here says, "You're not the only one that's scared. This connection scares me too." I daydream about being the mother oblique father of your children. I told you somebody is in dreamland here. They are trying to get enlightened about what this connection is all about. Maybe scared, but they do daydream a lot. I wasn't ready for our connection. I realize that I do want you in my life. Is it too late? It could be, because the other person seems not to be waiting anymore. Losing hope in this connection. Yes, that's person B, I think, who's lost hope in this connection coming back. I get defensive when I feel you're getting too close for comfort. They get scared. You've helped me discover my psychic gifts. Thank you. This is, I think, person B saying, all right, thank you, tata, bye-bye. All right. Anyway, I shouldn't be laughing because it seems like a very serious matter here, Libra. So let's get serious. Let's get down to business. And let's start with our angel blessing card. And let's see what my angels have for you as a blessing, guidance, advice, or a message. Blessing, guidance, advice, or a message for Libra. Confidence. Somebody needs to have the confidence to maybe approach. I think there's a little bit of fear in coming forward with that love offer. Maybe an apology needs to be given, and somebody needs to work on their confidence. Sometimes, Libra, this card also represents, this is the very, very powerful sword of Archangel Michael, and the sword is used to cut off soulmates who, well, don't fulfill their contract. It's like the severing of ties. So it could go either way. I don't know which side you're on. I'm going to put this card here and let's start your reading. So I'm going to start with the energy of person A, Libra. You could, like I said, be either side, right? So for me, I'm reading only person A. We'll go on to person B later. So person A, why are you in the hangman space? Why are you feeling stuck? Why do you feel this way, person A? They're very, very heartbroken. They're very, very heartbroken. They don't know what to do. They're very confused. What should I do? My God, some things came out, some secrets came out, and since then I think they are paralyzed almost in their emotions. Yes, they so desperately want to come out of this feeling of stress and worry and tension, but they don't know how. They know that it's the onus is on them to make that decision or that choice. They do desperately want to go back. They desperately want to go back to person B now with some kind of a decision that they've made, but they're very confused as to how. So why are you heartbroken, person A? Because they were meant to make a choice and they didn't, and I think this connection probably fell apart. Yeah, and now there's no communication between the two of you either. So what happened, person A, in the recent past that you're feeling this way? Person A says, I had a fear of change. I had a fear of change. I didn't take action when the time was right. I didn't want to get stuck in a connection. I was not enlightened enough to make a decision maybe at that point, and I never took action. I was blocked. My heart chakra was blocked. I had fears. I didn't invest in the connection when the time was there, and I lost my chance to have a passionate, beautiful, brand new beginning. And yes, I behaved like a person who was not to be trusted. There was drama in this connection, and I never reached out and spoke my truth. And now the situation is that neither of us are talking to each other or messaging each other, and person A says, I'm scared. I don't have the courage to even reach out now because of my actions in the past. So how do you feel about the connection now, person A? Person A says, I'm losing hope in this connection. That card came out as well, right? I'm losing hope in this connection because things are really not working out. 3 of Pentacles in reverse. Yes, they feel they've lost the love of their life. Ace of Cups in reverse. They feel they've lost the love, and their person is not even worried about them anymore, and they're feeling they feel this connection has come to a standstill. All they can do is pray or manifest that somehow this fight would end and they can get out of their head of this overthinking, but they don't know how to take action. They want to take action, but they have no words, right? King of Swords in reverse. King of Swords upright is a person who can have clear communication and say their piece and be honest, but this person doesn't know how to speak their truth, even though they desperately want to take action here. So all they're doing is, I think, praying, daydreaming, manifesting that somehow this fight can end, feeling very heartbroken in the process. So what action person A will take, I'll open later, Libra. Let's go on to the other side and see how person B is doing. Person B, why do you have the 5 of Cups in reverse? Person B says, well, I am single now. I'm single, I'm abundant, I'm taking care of myself, and I'm no longer waiting around for this past person to, affect my growth anymore. I've gotten out of that feeling of regret and sorrow and wishing and hoping, and why did they not do this or that or say this or that. I am so concentrated on my own life that I'm just me and myself, and I'm moving towards my own happiness. Sun card? Sun card? What's the sun card? Yes, person B says person A was juggling me. They never made a decision. They never really balanced us out. They never made any concrete decision as to where we stand. And I shut it down. I call judgment on them to say, I'm not going to be juggled. If you're going to behave like this, then I'm better off by myself. Go towards my own happiness than sit around in a situation where nothing is happening. So I'm not even sure whether I want to give them a second chance now. So what happened, person B, that you made such a strong decision? Person B says, I was depressed for some time. I was sad that things didn't work out. I had really hoped that we could have long-term, like a long-term partnership or marriage or a very good long-term connection, but that offer never came. That offer never came. They left me always feeling out in the cold and abandoned, and left me feeling, sad and depressed. So, I had no choice. I just dropped it. I wasn't going to sit around and feel awful for the rest of my life. So one more for the Four of Swords in reverse. Yes, person B says person A turned out to be a heartbreaker, and they made promises they never kept. They were just a flirt, and I figured out that they were just playing with my emotions. So that's the reason I think person B made that decision, that I'd rather be single and no longer look back at the past or not even wait for a second chance. So how do you feel now, person B, about person A or about this connection? Well, person B says that person A was a player and they created a lot of drama in my life. They were always in and out, never really, doing the right thing. So now this connection has come to a stagnancy because I refuse to deal with any more conflict. I'm happier moving forward and finding peace and harmony and happiness in my own life. Knight of Pentacles. Yes, person B feels this is like a false soulmate or a karmic soulmate, and it's better that I cut off, like I said about this card, somebody is thinking of cutting this connection off for good. That this was not a true soulmate, this was probably a karmic soulmate or something. At least that's how person B is feeling, right? Because of whatever they've endured. So now person A, what action will you take? Let me take a separate deck for this one. And if this is resonating from any angle, Libra, can I request you to hit that thumbs up button? It helps the videos to circulate a little more and makes me feel good as well. Thank you. And newbies, if you're going to be subscribing, please hit that notification bell so that you can be notified when the new videos come out, okay? So the action person A intends to take is the Six of Swords. They do want to end this conflict. They also want to end this conflict and move on to a happier space. So person A alone or with person B? King of Swords, Queen of Pentacles. Okay, they want to go towards person B. They want to actually go and speak their truth now. King of Swords. This person now wants to actually speak and be honest and tell person B, you are my long-term partner. You are the one that I see as my happily ever after. You are my Queen of Pentacles. You are the one that, forget me, anyone would love to have for long term. And yes, let's just end this conflict. Can we just end this conflict now and be happy and peaceful once again? That's the action they want to take. So what about you, person B? Person B is already leaving the conflict and going off alone, right? Whereas person A is wanting to end the conflict with them and find happiness with them. That's happened till now. Now let's see what's going to happen. So person B, what action will you take? Knight of Cups in reverse. Well, they don't trust person A, that's for sure. Why is Knight of Cups in reverse for you? One more. Okay, one more. I think person B still believes, High Priestess, the person B still believes that this person can't change. This person cannot change. Whatever they may say or do, this person is a born flirt, and they always have some third parties or the other. They'll always have other options, and just because now I have moved on, now they want to come back to me and, you know, kind of woo me back. But somewhere I think person B believes that this person can never change. So from where person B is concerned, I think they are going to guard their energy. They're going to not be the first ones to make that move. In fact, at this point, they are quite in that healing mode where they are healing their heart, I think, from whatever they've endured with person A, right? So I don't think person B will be taking any action. They are busy healing their own life, listening to their intuition, being silent, being quiet, maybe checking out their other options now to see, hey, maybe I can, you know, find somebody else now. This person person B feels this person can never change. So I don't think person B will take any action. Person A somehow still does want to come forward and say something. I'm going to give person A another chance since they are the action taking ones. So person A, what action can we expect from you? What action can we expect from you? Eight of Swords. Okay, so person A says, well, I am very worried. I'm very, very worried. I'm totally stressed out because I know that I have totally damaged this connection. I have betrayed my person, but I'm going to take action. I am going to take action. Nothing in the world is going to stop me from taking action. At least one time, even though I'm scared, I'm so scared that, I'll be shut down. Those 10 swords that I put in my partner's back will be put into my bag probably now. Yes, I'm very worried, I'm scared, I'm tense, but you know what? I have to go and speak my truth one time, whatever happens. So that's where you guys are at, and till next time then, love and light, take care, namaste.